Hey guys, what's going on? JT Dragonlord here, bringing you guys on our Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. The gameplay is me playing some arms race on the map Express, using the MP7 with fast mags, suppressor, and laser sight. My score streaks are the Orbital VSAT escort drone and the EMP systems. And the quick note about the gameplay, it starts out pretty slow. I don't do very good in the beginning, but no, near the mid game to the end I do really well, so keep an eye out for that. And today what I want to talk about is Black Ops 2 DLC and them bringing back maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Now, when you bought Black Ops 2, or pre-ordered it I should say, you got the Nuketown 2025 bonus, which is a cool thing. And then in Uprising they brought Firing Range back in Studio. And now in Vengeance they brought Summit back as Uplink. Now, what I think about them bringing back the maps in the DLC is I like how they're bringing back maps. I think that's cool. But at the same time, it's like this huge case of deja vu. Like, man, haven't I done this before? You know, I played this for an entire year and now I'm stuck with it again for 6 months. I mean, I like how they're bringing back maps. That's kind of a cool thing. But at the same time, it's like, oh, now I'm stuck playing this again. You know, it gets that case of deja vu. But the cool thing about Nuketown is if you didn't want Nuketown, you just didn't download it and you didn't lose anything by not downloading Nuketown. Now I'm thinking about it, if you guys don't like Firing Range, and if you don't buy the map pack just because Firing Range is in it, then you lose access to the other 3 maps and the Zombies map. And if you want the other 3 maps, now you're stuck playing on Firing Range again. I mean, I guess that's the same for every map pack. Like in the first one, if you don't like Mirage, then you're stuck with Mirage, but then you get the other 3. But, you know, I think it's different when the maps are older that are coming back, because it kind of puts you in this weird situation if you don't like the map that's coming back. And it's the same thing with Uplink. If you don't like Summit from Black Ops 1, then you're not going to like Uplink. And then you're kind of like stuck playing Uplink again, or Summit again, for the next 6 months. Or you can, you know, not deal with Summit at all, and now you don't get access to the other 3. So I think it's kind of a weird spot they put you in by including old maps. And especially because I don't know how they decided to bring back the old maps. Like, what they did with the camos is they allowed us to vote on which ones we wanted to come back. Or not come back, but like, you know, the 4 camos we got to vote on, the Paladin, Dragon, Cyborg, and Comic Book. And we got to vote on which ones we wanted, and then the most popular 2 got, you know, put out to buy. I think that would have been a really good idea for Black Ops 2. Not include these old maps in the new DLC, but maybe, you know, every 3 months, along with the DLC, we can also have the option to buy an old map that we voted on. I thought that would have been a really cool idea. That way, you don't get stuck playing these older maps if you don't like them, and you get to keep the new, or you get to play on the new maps as well. So I think that would have been a really good idea, not to include them in the map pack, but kind of make them their own special thing that you can vote on and, you know, pay $5 to get or whatever. I thought that would have been a really good idea, because, you know, a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, but some people, they might not like Firing Range and Summit. Now, I personally like those 2 maps, so it's not a big deal for me personally, but, you know, Nuketown, I don't really like Nuketown too much. So, if Nuketown would have came in one of, like, the map packs of other maps, I kind of would have been a little pissed off. Like, you know, now I gotta deal with Nuketown again to get these other 3 maps. Or I don't deal with Nuketown and I don't get the other maps. It's like, really? Kind of puts you in this situation where you just hate the world for 5 minutes. And, you know, I think it just would have been a really good idea to separate the old maps from the new maps, and then also allow you to vote on which maps you want to come back. Because, you know, some people aren't gonna like Firing Range and Summit, and now they're stuck in the situation, which I don't think is good for them. Obviously, they're not gonna like it, but, you know, I just don't think it was a good idea to bring back the old maps with the new maps. I think they should have been kept separate. But alright guys, that is my thoughts on the DLC and how they're bringing back maps. I'm going to end the commentary here. I'll let the gameplay go till it's over. Anyway guys, I'm JT Dragonlord, and I'm out.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Contact! He's gone!
Friendly EMP systems detonated.
Transitioning!
Destroyed. One EKIA.
Transitioning!
Good strike. Hold for mediate. Good fix. One kill.
Objective almost complete. Don't quit now. Lightning strike coordinates received. Hellstorm missile inbound. Friendly UAV inbound.
Airspace full.
Escort drone on standby.
Take him out!
Hunter-killer drone deployed. Friendly escort drone inbound. Brought the pain. Time to get paid.